We thought we'd do a little challenge. So it's me versus Si. We've got 3 categories, I believe. So we've got best tasting, we've got fastest making, and the biggest tosser.
Also the most flips.
That's what I mean, biggest tosser.
Yeah.
So we're in the biggest tosser one.
Can that be high or as many flips?
We're going for as many flips and a perfect landing. So it's got to be a perfectly flat landing to count, to qualify, and has as many flips as possible to be the best tosser in the world. So we're off now to go and select our ingredients.
And who's judging it? Who's judging the...
We've got some of the Aspire staff are going to be the judgers for this session. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Luckily, conveniently, we've got a Lidl very, very close to us. So we're just taking a stroll down to Lidl to pick our ingredients.
And not get run over.
I maybe think blueberries, you know, like chocolate and blueberries.
Strawberries and Nutella, that's the key.
Sausage?
Nutella.
This might work with the blueberries. Little eating mess sort of vibe, mate.
We need a spatula. That's a game changer.
Yeah, but the thing is you want some
eggs and flour in it.
plain flour.
Yeah.
Plain flour.
And we can't go without lemon and sugar now, can we?
We've got our ingredients. Now it's time to head back to HQ and see who's going to be the biggest tosser.
Let's go.
You joined us for the first Aspire inaugural pancake cook-off. We have 3 challenges. We have the person who can make the pancake the fastest, we have the person who's the biggest tosser, and then we have the person who's made the best tasting pancake. Now we've prelubed, let's have a little chat with each of our contestants and see how they're feeling today. Jimmy, let's start with you. How are you feeling about the competition?
I'm actually slightly nervous because Simon does look like he could be a big tosser, but I am confident in my cooking ability, so I'm sure it's going to be a very tasty pancake. We've got our judging panel over in the corners over here, so I'm sure they're going to love the pancake creation that we're going to come up for.
Simon, what have you got to say back to Jimmy? He's throwing shade straight away. What have you got?
Yes, I am also feeling quite nervous as a crowd has now amassed in front of us. I feel like I'm on national TV. But he is right, I am probably going to do the best tossing, but I'm a bit nervous about my cooking skills. So we'll see how we go. I'm going to have to make it up on the spot.
We shall see. Well, what Simon told me earlier, in complete confidence, Jimmy definitely wasn't there for this conversation, Simon has never in fact made a pancake. So the posh boy might let us down here. Now, Jimmy, he's from the streets. He knows what he's doing. He's made pancakes. He knows what's up. He's chosen this pan specifically. We are going to start with round 1. Who can make the fastest pancakes? Judge, can we have a timer, please? 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, good shout.
So Jimmy, what are you doing now? Talk us through your process.
The thing is, the first pancake is always shite, isn't it? It always sticks.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit concerned about my batter. Fine.
Boom!
Is that an official pancake?
Yeah, I think so.
That is still pale and anemic.
Come on, guys. That's
What do you think those bits are in mine?
pancake.
It's slightly anemic, but
Yeah?
George, what's our time on that?
That one was 3 minutes 53.
Simon, how's it going?
It's really going well, we're getting there. If you come back in 5 minutes, I think mine will be cooked.
A few moments later.
So at the end of the first challenge, we have Jimmy as a clear victor. Simon, talk to us about what's going on right now, mate.
Oh, I'm just making an omelette now for lunch. So, yeah, it didn't quite go to plan, did it? But
If you don't want to eat that, I don't know what's going on.
I'm feeling quite confident actually now, and also I've got that all-important first pancake done, so it's got the nice coating now, it's smooth.
Oh no, mine's coated,
Yeah.
all right. That is actually how I always prepare my first pancake. I didn't tell you, did I? That's how I do the first one.
I'm ready for the big tosser competition now, but I still think Si might.
How are you feeling after winning that first round?
I'm feeling just delighted. You know, it's Easter's on its way and Shrove Tuesday. Is that right?
Yeah, that's how
Shrove Tuesday is it?
So we decided to stop the timer running on Simon after it reached about 7 minutes. Jimmy was coming in at about 3 minutes 55. Simon's making another attempt. Moving on to the biggest tosser competition. Jimmy is preloading his pan. He's getting it ready. Simon's going to have a brief interlude while he goes and washes his up. Because somehow I don't think that's going to work.
I don't want to wash it up because I'll wash all that goodness up.
Correct. The rules for the biggest tosser competition are as follows. It's got to have the most amount of flips, it's got to get the most height, and it's got to land flat. Any folded pancakes we are not allowing. Is that right, judges?
Yeah.
Lovely.
I'll just good bit of action and then boom, boom, explosive finish.
Some explosive finish on the flip.
Yes.
So, without further ado, let's get into it. Go on, Jimmy. Nico, come and have a look at this. You can see, you've still got a little wet patch here, but where that's flattened up quite well, this has got some good pancake structure. So,
yeah, I'm letting the heat up. Going to get a little bit of a crust on the bottom first, and obviously I've done a little. We've had our first pancake, so it's nice and loose. There we go. Look, see that important little sugar. I think they call it sugar in Scotland. We've got a lot of Scottish customers as well, so hopefully that's correct.
do you have a target height that you're going for with this?
I'm going to go for about 3 meters 37. Let's go, music, roll, boom.
It was almost perfect.
But the workshop floor has been clean, just recently painted, so that's
we can
fine.
eat it.
Literally, we can eat it.
Right, that is Jimmy's entry to the biggest tosser competition. He got a big toss, but he failed at the last turn. He had his pan in the wrong place. Jimmy, how do you feel?
I'm devastated, to be honest, because that was actually looked like
Yeah,
good
it
height.
looked good.
There was a lot of turns in it, and I just couldn't finish.
I think if we look at the slow-mo, on the third flip, as it comes out, it folded in on itself
Yeah.
and just... Because as this is now the second pancake I've ever made, I think that's going to be a lot better. So, my batter's looking good. It's aerated for 5 minutes, so that's going to help. So, yeah, we'll see.
What knowledge are you getting aeration helping pancake batter from, Simon?
Nico mentioned that it does need to be, and the people in the shop did tell us, didn't they, that it needs to be left for an hour.
Yes.
So, you know,
So, about the same amount of time it takes you to make one pancake, the batter will be perfect afterwards. Is that what we're saying here?
on about the third pancake, it'll be ready. Is actually cooking.
It's got a bit more structure.
Yeah.
You know what? On the pancake scale, I think that's climbed up to at least a 3, so you gained 6 points already.
So at this point, you know, I'm fairly pleased with this, but I could really get it wrong now.
Yeah.
What do we think? Just let it sit there for a
Oh
bit?
yeah, let it cook
Let
for a
it
bit
cook
more.
for a minute or two?
There's I'm feeling very confident. This is amazing stuff. Size, not getting enough surface area on the pan, we've been told by Nico, who's in fact a trained chef. He didn't have that on his CV when he applied for the job here.
There's been a huge development. It's been noted but Jimmy's got a much larger
Jimmy's got a much larger what, Simon?
Much
larger
ring.
base. It's actually sizzling a bit more now, look. Listen, look. Can you hear that? I was not doing that before.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah!
It's a catch.
Back in the game!
It's a catch.
We're back.
At the end of round 2, it is a clean 1-all. Simon has stepped up to his game with a little bit of help from our French chef over here and the use of Jimmy's ring. So, as we go into round 3, walk us through what you're doing for the Great Taste Challenge.
Okay, the Great Taste Challenge. We've been to a premium supermarket, El Lidl, down the road there, and we've chosen our ingredients for our pancake mix. So, our pancake toppings. I've opted for Kinder Bueno, maple syrup, blueberries, and meringue. A little bit Eton Mass alternative-y. Going for that. Come out top.
Simon, what are you going for your toppings?
Well, I've got various toppings. Nutella, which is one of my favourite with strawberries. I've also got lemon and sugar, but cheeky caramel. And I think that is going to be a winner.
Deconstructing my meringues here. Deconstructed everything. That sounds fancy, doesn't it? The deconstructed just means break. I'm going calzone sort of fold. I'm going to go for a pancake, let it warm up a little bit there, then flip that side over, let that top bit melt the bottom, slam it on the plate.
Have you flipped yours yet?
Yes. Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
Stop it. Oh my god, I'm gonna drop it. That's good. Solid 9.5, I'd say. The only thing that could have topped it off was a little bit more chocolate, but I was. Good, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd finish that. I would say a 7 because maybe a little bit more saucy might be good.
But it is nice. It is a nice pancake.
Oh my word.
1 to 10.
An 8.
So, Si, you've got 8 from George that you've got to beat. All right.
What you got?
George given Jimmy's an 8.
He's giving him an 8.
Yep. So, Si, talk us through the complex flavours.
Well, I think we have got strawberries, we've got Nutella, and we've also got ice cream, cheeky caramel. And we're just going to have one area that I think Jimmy didn't quite do is just decorate the plate slightly. So I think we're just going to...
So, on the scores to beat, you've got an 8.
Was there a
You've got
presentation
a 7,
score?
and you've got a 9.5.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be tough to beat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now I eat a lot of stuff. A lot.
That's pretty bad.
No, it's not. If
Is this flaggy? Flaggy?
it's, I don't know how to describe it. I want to be really badly. It's a nice chocolate cardboard. I'm gonna go 7.5, 8. I'd still say that was good.
It's done.
I think the key word from like Maya's taste test was a little bit cardboardy.
Out of 10, Lucy. Out of 10.
A 5. I'm sorry. I'm 5.
The reviews so far they're not promising, James. I'm not filled with confidence on this one.
The whole half there.
The strawberry's really nice. For your third pancake site, it's really good.
Oh, that's nice.
That's okay.
Really nice.
Out of 10.
It's not quite as good as Jimmy's, so it's probably a 7.
So it is the end of our inaugural annual pancake cook-off here at Aspire HQ. We've got 3 staff members currently in the toilet. We've got Asai looking a bit sheepish, but we have a clear victor. Boom! Jimmy, how do you feel?
I'm feeling absolutely delighted. It's a worthy opponent, that's the word.
You can call him an opponent, even if it was...
It was a worthy opponent. And hopefully, next year, Si, we'll come back.
I'm gonna practice this
Work on
evening
your
on the
batter.
kids and see if they like the pancakes. Maybe some time off school might be needed tomorrow, but
So he was the biggest tosser at the end of the day, so you did very well with that.
yes.
So we end this with a 2-1 to Jimmy. Si, how are you feeling
Well done, Jimmy.
about your loss?
I feel it's still a victory because I produced something that did toss and it looked good. It looked really good on the plate.
Did look great. Great presentation.
Not so sure it tasted that great, but it did look good. So
That sees us at the end of the inaugural Aspire HQ Pancake Cook-Off. We'll do this again next year. We might even do 3. See if we can get the 3 big hitters, Jimmy, Owen and Simon. Like, comment, subscribe. See you soon.
Jimmy was pretty solid with his. It was nice consistency on the pancake, and it actually tasted pretty nice. Simon's, on the other hand, was interesting. I don't think the ice cream and the pancake worked too much. It made the pancake go way too cold, way too quick. That kind of didn't help with the cardboardy sort of texture and taste, I don't think. But a bit more practice and you should be right.
Luce, truthfully, now Simon's not here to offend. How was that?
Do you know what? The flavour was actually good. I like the combination of the Nutella and the ice cream. It was just, I think it was a mix, wasn't it, of pan not hot enough, so it kind of slow cooked it, and it had this weird crispy kind of. But then in general, you can't really go wrong with batter and sweet stuff, can you?
Apparently you can.
But apparently can.
It's repeating on me, James.
Maya, truthfully, give us a rundown.
What I imagine, right, if I couldn't see what I was eating and just had to like imagine it, I would imagine like a pile of like card with just loads of Nutella and stuff thrown on top of it, and I'm trying to cut it up and eat it. And it was very interesting. I mean, the flavour, yes, but that was from the ice cream and the Nutella. The pancakes, very questionable. They were child's pancakes, I'd say. They're good. They're good.